check.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to chilly, but of course sold-out Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, we begin a triple header here on Wild Card Sunday, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs.
All right. Gordow gonna end the season.
The first of 3 on this Sunday. What a day we have in store. Super Wild Card Weekend on EA Sports.
Well, we're gonna continue along in the playoffs.
Able to take it
We shall see.
25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Was Big Ed Oliver. I was looking at last game, number 91. Never ran this play, so.
On play action, it's Mahomes. That's complete left side.
He actually slipped up there. I thought I was a free pass.
Second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long?
I don't even know why he slipped. It's not raining. Snow.
Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
Oh, shoot. Watching the San Francisco game.
They go play action. Now Mahomes.
Oh, my God. What was that? Did I get hit?
In front, and it's incomplete. They were trying to liven up this playoff game very early on. Pretty deep throw, but good coverage.
I think they were counting on the defenders being a little tight, a little over
That could have been tragic.
And trying to catch them flat-footed and get a big play.
I was supposed to go to the sidelines.
Throwing now is Mahomes. That ball caught. It's
But it took the safety out of position.
Go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
That cover 3.
Very nice.
3 bars.
33 yards.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we
6.
know that
Yeah,
pregame,
way out of position.
defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 26-yard line. Now 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. He stayed afloat for a second there after the first wave of contact, but that was going nowhere.
Yeah, what did he tell us in pregame? I just don't want to get my feet stopped initially when I'm trying to make a run. That's exactly what happened there, unfortunately, as you noted. Got away a little bit from the first one, but the wave swarmed him under.
What are we running here? Let's see.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
Sorry, he wasn't looking. He was kind of frozen, like which way to go.
His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
He's going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd
This is
down.
pretty much going to be a drop. They're going to be sitting at the end zone, so we're just going to take what we can get.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards.
Something pop, something pop.
The first.
Triangle X to the shorts. Let's see if we can get him to bite on that. Yeah, we did. All I needed was that little bit of shifting. Once I saw him shifting, I said, yeah, we're just going to lob that over the top right there.
And the Chiefs will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point.
Yeah, that's the easy touchdown right there for McCaffrey. Oh, McCaffrey, yeah.
And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC.
All right, that'll work.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not
See,
get
that's
a chance
weird.
to return
Oh,
this one.
because it was
It's
snowing
back in the
last
end zone
time.
for a touchback.
So last time I was kicking them right there with the deep setting, and it was landing at the front. So that's why I just went back to it, but it was snowing last time, so that one's on me.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10.
I don't trust that he's actually
at their
running this.
35-yard line.
So.
Here's Cook as they begin.
Ha! Hello, world.
He's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7. Leads him with a 2nd and 3.
Yes, sir.
Good running right there. And this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Be careful when you're going to these big sets if he's going to be in a
Here's
shorts
2nd
or
and 3.
something.
Here's Cook again. And a solid run
Take
here
the
as he'll
cutback.
pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first.
Well, when you're a road team in the playoffs, when you're a wild card, what's the one thing you need to be able to do to stay in football games? Run the football. And that's an excellent job right there of identifying where to go and picking up good yardage.
He's able to get it
I
to
was
Cook.
coming back there.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. 33 yards that time.
I didn't want to hit stick on that one because I didn't know if I would get there in time.
The secondary. No beating around the bush with this crew. His first throw of the game is a deep shot, and it connects. That's a tendency breaker right there.
Good stuff, fellas. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Big shot, but not in this case.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full
Need more of
3
that.
yards on 1st down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Allen going to throw.
Move.
Now he'll
Come up.
take this and run. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Bills respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Well, it was always tough when he has a running quarterback. I got to keep an eye on that.
7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Mahomes will do it himself.
Oh, got to get free. Everybody else was boxed.
At the 44-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. They'll run. It's Brashard Smith. And this time
Did he say for Check Smith?
2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
They'll run. It's Brashard Smith.
Maybe it wasn't.
Now here's Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Smith. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That's good for 28
special.
yards.
I'm not saying it's the only thing he ran. I'm just saying it's where I saw it. It was like, oh, that was effective. Choco Red had me looking at the motion. I was like, oh, yeah, I like that one.
Second quarter from
I didn't know
Arrowhead,
it was
it's
in
the
my playbook,
Chiefs
though.
in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Where am I at? Oh, on the 14? Oh, yeah, I'm definitely not running that.
Working from the gun, Mahomes.
Right to him.
Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Thought my guy was coming back down. That was on me. He sits, though. That's a sit route.
They'll take over at the 10.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
56.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Throwing deep here for Coleman. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get it all the way.
Guthrie doesn't even animate.
Shy of midfield. It's a gain of 35.
Big plays always wind up being a big theme as we get rolling in these playoffs, and the defenses that can avoid giving them up, but they're the teams that tend to go far. You may not eliminate those big plays, but if you can limit them, then you've got a chance to get to the ultimate game.
On play action, Allen.
Got me again. Going right back to the same thing.
That's Coleman. All the way home for a Bills touchdown.
Stop over pursuing.
Keon Coleman, 54 yards.
He went back and watched tape.
The Bills have taken the lead.
Because I got bit on that, but he didn't throw it in our game yesterday. Boy, Phillip Rivers out here throwing pillows.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Attention over here.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get him down here the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
That goes for a gain of 31.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 30-yard line. Mahomes now to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he takes it.
How about those?
Isaiah Pacheco, 30 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Butker is on target. And we are tied at 14.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
That boy Caleb Downs is so freaking
This
quick.
one tied at 14 now as he sends this one
I
away.
used to hate having to defend him in Madden last year. Motion to hit that joke on them quick routes. Motion.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
At their own 36-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with his better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
Second and 10. Throwing now is Allen. It's caught by
Trying to say discipline. I wanted to jump that one, but the out route right there. Oh, that actually wasn't even out. It actually sits on
the afternoon, and it'll give him a
interesting
first
combo.
down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
First down, here's the run.
Good play. That's what I'm talking about. Attack, buddy.
At the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Looking at a second and 11 now after the loss. Motion man is Shakir. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Takes this to the 45. Broken tackle. One of the little extra space.
Okay.
So 8 yards on the completion there. And now we've got a third down and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
I knew it was going to cut back. I tried to angle myself.
3 yards, and that'll be enough.
But I was like, shoot, even if I miss, I should be able to get some help. My guys just didn't get there fast enough.
The sticks. Nice pickup on third down. Even better decision.
Here's Allen. Setting up the screen for Cook. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
Good call there.
Disrupt.
I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
Cook up the gut. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
They run again on first down.
Come on, fellas.
Felt like that move deserved more than he got there. A gain of 2.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the 29, here's second down and 7. Here's a handoff to Evans out of the gun. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Now Allen.
Ooh, I tried to get back there, not fast enough, though.
But he missed him, and it's incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. Third downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
So on 4th down, off goes Allen. On comes Tyler Bass for the Buffalo field goal. The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills have come back to regain the lead. So they're able to get that drive on 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks will tell us
we can't tack on 7 here. We
that's number 1.
gotta at least get 3.
Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
At their own 35-yard line.
They got Phillip Rivers amped up.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Boy, Phillip is reading that safety.
Probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense.
Oh, my God.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
He had a step.
And the Bills will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
Partner, I think this one won't arrive very
I thought I'd let go of everything, you know, like, hey, stop moving.
And his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
And that one off the mark behind incomplete.
He didn't get his feet set. Jesus Christ.
Now Allen.
Oh, I switched it.
Flip this out to Evans.
He's able to run though.
This one down to the 40-yard line. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15
Oh, that's holding, buddy.
the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Come on, Rhea.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Wow.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Allen now looks to throw.
Guessing right for that screen.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain.
Thought he was going to mix that up since he ran the screen to the left the last time.
There defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Round it, 56, 56.
They'll run it. Here's Cook.
Ooh, come on, buddy.
And a good-looking run there as he takes us inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped.
Oh, what the? What?
Going to get it quickly into Coleman. And the Bills are
Bro,
going to be set up with a
he's
first
standing there. I literally was getting ready to run the other way.
Now a timeout called for by
Wow.
the offense. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
I thought he jumped it to like go get it. Gotta watch the screen here.
They'll run with Cook.
Good play.
Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. Now another
Now
timeout
for
called
San
for
Francisco,
by
we
the
kinda shaky.
offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal.
What is happening?
To throw, it's Allen. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown.
I honestly didn't know what my offense was going to do right there. And my defense. They were like, all them lines crossing. I really thought at snap they were going to run the opposite way. That's why I shaded left.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
I legit didn't think he could throw that back there, though.
So not much time
But he
to
did
work
get
with
his
here.
feet square.
9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away.
We got room.
Now
We got room.
Sears, he's past the 30.
We got room. We got room. We got room, baby. We got room.
He takes it the distance.
How about those three?
Yeah, no flags, and it's a kickoff return to end the first half. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Bills take over first and 10.
Give us three. How it played versus.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they've been the better of the 2 teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad.
Cardinals in there, thrown back over the middle, and it's intercepted.
Who the heck was that? Oh, that's a tight end. I thought that was a lineman number.
They'll take over right at the 50. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
Running left to give to Pacheco. This has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
After the loss to start out, here's second and 11. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
No, throw it to the right. There's a guy over there. Throw it over the.
And yep, indeed, the flag is out.
Like, bro, why? Why would you do that?
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's going to wind up and air it out.
Oh!
Incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let him
just
fly, but he
upgraded
falls
that
to the
too.
ground and brings up 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now.
Dropped it.
And surprisingly, this is the first
Oh, you know
pull of
what?
the game for either team.
I think that was a coaching ability I upgraded. I think that's what that was. Not his ability. He got an upgrade, but I always think
and it's a good one. Here's Hardman to return. It'll be a 51-yard.
I can't believe that Joker dropped that.
And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
That was clean too, though.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well.
He was about to jump in front of that.
No harm, no foul. But the interception, hey, shake it off.
Yeah, I got to be better at safety because I am getting my
and now it's time to
bad
rebound.
positions.
And the
People
quarterback
got
and
the
his
square.
teammates, they can add to the lead with a good drive here.
A 10th carry in the game.
Good play, 9-6.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard,
like
so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11. Here's Allen to throw it. He'll try and do this himself. Able to shake him off. Oh, the turnover fest continues.
That boy out here playing like Josh Allen for real.
And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because
Never ran
in
that
the
play,
second
though.
half, last
I
thing they
didn't know how
needed
that
was to
play
lose the
out.
possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
I ain't stop running stuff I don't know.
Fumble on 1st down now. Here's 2nd down.
Who we got? Let's see. Hold him. This is 2 for real.
Mahomes going to throw. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he
Trying to
took
put
a
that at the
shot
goal
as he let
post,
that
though.
go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Mahomes. Work in the middle of the field.
Shouldn't have threw that as a high ball, though.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the 1st.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Gordow had stepped up right there, so that's why I was like, yeah.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he's swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
It actually was set up pretty nice for an outside move right there.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line
That was a punt return. That was Purdy just scrambling.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try to chip someone at the second level.
And this throw incomplete.
What are you doing?
Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
9 yards to go.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he will not be able to hang on
Another
to
drop.
the contact.
Chopper.
It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
Sets up 4th down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field
Gordow was
position.
lurking over there. I would have threw it to circle.
Field goal. A 43-yard attempt.
My God.
Butker's
Brother. You got the animation. I just knew that was a block.
So give them 3 on that drive. You know, normally you'd say we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, our field goal is going to be enough because, as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through
Right,
this
back
because
into them big boys.
You're going to have games where
Back
you
in
just
there,
can't
them
keep
hog
up
mollies.
with interceptions result. So, frankly, to me,
He
it's
got
about how
6?
you respond,
Oh, I
not
thought
just
we
the
got
types
that
of
back
plays
in the
that you call,
backfield.
but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
They run it again with Cook. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be
It's ridiculous how good C-Mac is
well
at
done to
actually
sniff that out
breaking
defensively.
tackles.
He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
Like, you don't
I love
expect
that
that.
description because
From
diagnosed
his
is
size.
perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And complete right side to Cook. And he is going to have a Bills first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
I love some split back formation.
Allen off the play fake.
Oh, shoot.
The tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And past the 35, he'll be
You got
dropped
the
a
dogs
yard
to
or
be
two
running
shy
man
of
right
the
there.
30. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Oh, I thought he had him. Ooh, that was dangerous. Watching the game.
To the air, Allen. On the screen, this is Evans. And he
There you go,
stops
fellas.
right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Start paying attention.
And good yardage there on first down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Second down and 4.
No.
Straight ahead, it's Evans. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 7 yards there and a first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
In motion right, that's Hardman. Allen going to fake the jet sweep and the handoff and look to throw. And the Bills are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
They'll run here with Evans. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
One quarter
Hogan
remains
Foles
for the
up, baby.
survive round 1 here in the AFC. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. 4 yards on the keeper,
cracking,
still
baby.
going to bring up a 3rd down.
Yeah, man, I think he's talking about that punt return.
Back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive
Kick return.
could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Allen now on the sneak. And he is over the line
Thought
for
me I was trying to get my
another rushing
line
touchdown.
Is he a
go
quarterback
right.
or is he a tailback?
The sneak
That's what I'm
successful
sorry.
for the yard out.
Fire
And the
right
Bills
there.
have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Makes the score.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that one not returnable, not by a long.
I just remembered, I think my depth chart's still messed up. Yep. I just remembered that because he paused last game, and I was like, let me go check and see. And sure enough, and I don't spend enough time on Madden to go through my depth chart and stuff. So. Is he not ready?
Stretch over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
It's a different formation. I ain't never seen this spread.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th.
Thought I could run right beside him. He was coming in with the hit stick.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Here's a 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Mahomes.
Yeah, I tried to throw that too.
Get him as he goes down. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts
It was too
through,
muddy.
dropping for a 8-yard
Everybody got
loss.
bunched up over there.
Safety blitz, such a fun play call to witness when it works. And the deep man can get home for a sack. Great timing by him. Interception earlier in this contest.
No, wrong button.
Now a sack.
But
He's definitely
I think it's some of the
campaigning for Player of the
concept,
Week honors, isn't he, partner?
Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. He'll look to throw. And to find the open man, that's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 32-yard line.
What are we looking at here? Is he really blitzing?
Throwing now is Mahomes.
I'm not sticking with him,
That's
buddy.
into the hands of Worthy. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
How about those
32 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
All right, it's San Fran's time to. Oh, it's 4-2. San Fran's time to.
Both these teams fighting for their playoff lives. All tied 4th quarter as the kick is away here. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Fake. Secure the return.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And it's all on the line now, all even in this wild card matchup. Maybe their most important drive of the season coming up right now here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Any means necessary against the roll. I ain't gonna read it. I'm just gonna get up out of there.
That one good for 15 and a first.
They're not out of it yet, but in order to come back, they need to play clean football the rest of the way. He makes a correct read there, passing on challenging a blanket coverage and getting the first down with his legs instead.
From midfield, here's Allen. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. Brought down, but after we saw a flashy little move, stopped short of the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
Oh, dang. I'm just wondering why Cook wasn't in there.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. This is Evans. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They will look for some important yardage on 3rd down. From here, it would be a 60-yard boot.
Brother, you in man coverage.
Pulled in by Kincaid. And he is going to have a Bills first down as
I literally moved you over there.
With a nice gain of 7 yards. A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. If you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot.
Ain't no way he should be faster than my dog.
14 yards that time and a first down on the keeper.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the
What's
running
happened on
game.
this play?
Defensively, when you've got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone who has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
That'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the 4th. Dalton Kincaid.
Blitz didn't get there, huh?
And the Bills answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
Let's see if he can drive the field. Do I go for 2, though? Do I play for overtime? Ooh, Purdy kind of had him there.
After the
It's a tight
touchdown
window,
pass
though.
to kick it away.
Little sideline route to McCaffrey. Nothing doing. Stop all that. Stop all that.
The football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Hey, got a little split set action. I didn't realize that.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They trail by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Their season, to be frank, it's on the line right now. This wild card matchup.
Rookie.
And obviously points are a must here as they begin 1st and 10. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
We saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. Down the left sideline.
Choo!
Inside the 20.
15-minute warning.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Rashard Smith, 76
Second year, Rashard Smith.
And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying.
Want the 2 more clock, but
final minutes.
down 7. Can't chance it.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
You pulling out all stops. Can we get one?
Both these teams fighting for their playoff lives. All tied, 4th quarter as the kick is away here.
Fumble. Don't let them
And a good
get in the
return
crowd and
stop
hold on
just
to the rock.
shy of the 30-yard line.
Make that sucker fumble.
At their own 29-yard line.
Burns.
Come up, 1st and 10 here.
God dang it.
Quick throw.
I literally was on him to cover that.
All tied up.
Shoot.
Less than 2 minutes to go.
I think I was trying to get him to naturally shift outside because sometimes the apex of the bunch can cause problems right there. Like in terms of like blocking you and stuff. So that's why I was trying to play out there, get him to move just a little bit.
Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Here's Allen. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And here's Ryan Wright now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. That's returnable now for Smith. It's a 45-yard punt, then 8 on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. This is 1st and 10. Mahomes. Looking for Gray, and he's got him. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
At the 47-yard line.
Here's Mahomes. It's caught on the right side.
Joker. Get the first at least.
After taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Out of bounds.
At his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of there where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The throw right side taken in by the tight end Gray. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Up the middle here, it's Lewis.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And they will take a knee and set up what would be a potential game-winning field goal try.
Yellow! Argalani!
A little unconventional, but another kneel down here as they work towards a field goal try.
It's going to be a field goal or a block. I can't control one of them. I only control the other.
And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. Everything right now resting on the right foot of Harrison Butker. This to advance to the divisional round. And the kick is good. He got it.
How about those
Playoffs. And a wild card win moves them on to the divisional round.
All righty.
Plays all year long for the right to get into the tournament, as they like to
Get to
call
go
it.
to the next
Wild
round.
card divisional doesn't matter to them. One moves on. One.
All right. Put up some crazy stats this game. Let's go see what it was looking like. 418. Jesus Christ. And 2 interceptions, though. They were legit. One Gordow lurked. I should have threw it over him. It was a mesh, and I had a dig behind him, and I threw the sit route thinking he was going to come back to me a little bit, maybe catch it in front, but that was on me. He does not do that on that. He sits. So that was a bad read. And then the other one, where did I throw that one? Oh, I'm rolling left. Look at this. It actually probably wasn't even a bad read, to be honest with you. Let's see. Yeah, I think this is it. So, show you what I'm seeing. Top right up there. Receiver has a step. Now, mind you, I don't call plays necessarily knowing where people are going to be. But on this one, I thought Worthy was on the outside running the post. So when I see him have a step, I didn't catch that it was 89. And so right here, I'm like, oh, he got a step. Release it. I did not get my feet set. I let go of the controller to like try to let him turn and just bomb it downfield up there where the ref is. And this is what he threw. I was like, Jesus Christ. myself, not the game. That's legit. You cannot throw 70 yards, running like that. But anyway, man, I thought I had more runs. I guess my running backs had more catches though. Yeah, Smith had 3. That one for 76 was clutch at the end there. Lewis had okay. I knew Lewis had something, but it was a catch, not a run. And then Pacheco had 2 of them. Okay. This had me heated though. Now the one, he should have caught it. The DB didn't even swipe at it. It looked like he kind of just hit off the DB's back. But tough catch. 50, 60 yards downfield. The other one just straight drop, and Jacoby Myers straight drop. Like, bro, y'all can't be doing that. No sacks. Giving up, that's good. McDuffie leading. He got cooked on 1. He didn't even animate. I was like, bro, what are we doing? Like, come on, man. Like, I've learned, you throw it up to McDuffie, don't even touch the controller. Just let it go. Appreciate it most. Just let him do his thing, man, and see if he can, make something shake. But, man, Mike Danna is not highly rated. As you see, 79 overall, but he got 3 tackles for a loss. But for some reason, he just make plays. Like, he don't got the attributes that the other ones got, but he doesn't have the attributes the other ones have. But it was just like, bro, like throughout the season, it's like, man, what's going on? Shamari Connor, great game, 2 interceptions. We had 2 pass deflections. I did think McDuffie might have had, like I said, the one he didn't animate on. I thought he, could have made something shake. And I don't remember Knowles, but no forced fumbles, no defensive tutties. We did have a kick return for a tutty though. But let's go take a look at this. And that was clutch too, because it was right before half. He went up 10. Right before half, we get a kick return with no time left on the clock. So, all right, let's take a look. So, okay, so Steelers won. So then I'm playing Feds or Nick. Whichever one wins is who I end up playing. And then, I won't play Views until the championship round if I win and if Views wins. So we'll potentially meet back in the AFC Championship game, see if I can redeem myself. On the other side, we got Knight moving on. Jay Horn. Oh, Cooley lost. I think Cooley just beat Jay Horn pretty soundly in the season, too. Man, Cooley was cooking, too. It was like 14-3, I think. God, dog. Oh, Cooley. And this one is, I think, running tonight. So we should be advancing, I think, tonight. And then, no. Feds is playing tomorrow night. So advance tomorrow night. And I'll probably have time to go ahead and play him or Nick tomorrow night as well before Christmas. But, actually, maybe I won't. I might be going to the movies. Anyway, I'm going to get up out of here. Appreciate y'all joining. Catch y'all on the flip before we get out of here. Tell them one more time, Andy.